This is my mango sapling that I grew from a seed. Let me show you how I did it. So my lovely wife is preparing us dinner and she's given me this mango pit. And I like to wash these and get all the mango flesh off and let them sit out for a few days so that they get easy to cut into. It's a few days later and you can hear how dry the mango pit is. It's really important to dry these out because if you cut into it with a knife, you'll cut yourself if it's slippery, which is also why I'm using scissors. A few other things you'll need are water, a paper towel, and a small plastic bag with the date written on it. If you feel around on the seed, you can kind of feel where the bulk of it is and where to cut. So you can see I'm cutting along this edge here, and it's going to kind of open up like a pouch. And there you have it. So I nicked it with the scissors a little bit. This growth coming out of the top of the mango seed is actually the beginning of the root formation. It doesn't really matter that I nicked it, but don't confuse that with the actual tree itself. That is just the roots beginning to form. So we're going to set our mango seed down in our paper towel and go ahead and just wrap it up. Now we'll go ahead and add our water, and we're going to place it in the plastic baggie to germinate on a windowsill with a good amount of light for 2 to 3 weeks. I like to do about 20 days, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. And so to the left here, we have a mango seed which I just planted that same day that had been germinating for 3 weeks already. So here's the footage of me planting it. Now, I labeled this bag wrong. I removed this mango pit from its fruit on July the 27th, and it's been sitting here for 20 days, so that was July the 27th to August the 16th, and it's been doing great. Didn't gather any mildew, which can happen, and it's not a big deal if your mango pit gets a little bit of mildew on it, or your mango seed, I mean. So here it is. And you can see the roots are sticking to my paper towel a little bit. Some of them got a little torn, which was just my bad. I should have just wet the paper towel again, but this little brown tendril root tentacle thing coming off of that, that is the root system. And it's looking very healthy. That was almost a perfect root formation. You want it to kind of be pointed down like that. So this is the top of the mango seed where that little oyster opening is. And we're gonna go ahead and just plant it. Now, the reason we're planting this in a pot inside is because mangoes, being tropical fruits, can't handle a freeze of any kind, which means here in Texas you don't want to plant outside as it gets really hot and in the winters does freeze. And as I mentioned before, you're going to want to have the root system facing down and the opening for the top of the plant not completely covered with dirt. Cut to this next shot, you can see that little leaf blade there, that is where our stem is going to grow out for our sapling. So let's cut to the time lapse. So, today is August 31st. This guy here's been potted for about 2.5 weeks, and he's really grown up. Just gonna keep on tracking with his development. Give him a little water today. This is how I like to water my mango tree sapling. I have this little faucet head here. Kind of turn it on low, you know, little drip. Come on. There we go. And just give us water. And then let's put him back on the windowsill. So today is Friday, September the 4th, and just wanted to do a little update on this mango plant that I'm showing you guys a time lapse of. It's doing very healthy, very good today. Kind of give it a 360 here. Looking super solid. So to give everybody a full timeline, just recap, I originally removed the seed from its fruit on close to about August 1st, put it in the windowsill for 2 weeks, and on August 15th, I planted it in this pot, and I also removed another fruit and put it in a bag where it's been sitting in a paper towel for almost 3 weeks now. And as you can see, this one has begun to germinate as well. We have a root here, that's what this brown tendril tentacle looking thing is. And over here, I'm gonna put in the top left-hand corner, there is the baby stem of the mango seed. So this little opening here where this stem is coming out of is eventually, ideally, going to turn into a plant like this one. Today is Sunday, September the 6th, and it's kind of hard to see from the shadow here, but I've just covered up this mango seed itself, and as you can see, it's doing great. Really liking the way this turned out. And I have my 2 additional mango seeds here. You can see the one that germinated looks very similar to the beginning of our mango on the left. So in total, it took 42 days or 6 weeks to grow this mango from a seed to a sapling. Keep an eye out for an update next spring, and good luck with all your home gardening projects.